Our next guest is a crate late model pilot out of Dexter, Missouri. She's 21 years old. Julie, are you with us?
Yes.
Julie, just tell us how you got started and what your racing career has been like so far.
Mainly I started out running barrel horses. My dad had a buddy that raced down here at our local track, Malden Speedway, and we went down there one night to watch him, and I looked at my mom, and I said, I think I could do this. And she just kind of brushed it off. Well, later on, she got sick with cancer, and we had to end up selling all the horses and everything. And when she got through that, she said it's never too late to live your dream. So me and my mom now own a race car. And this is our second and a half full season.
I know we spoke on the phone earlier, and a lot of these people, some people are pessimistic about women racing, but what's it been like so far as a female racer and driver?
It's been pretty tough. There are a lot of things that it takes me a lot longer to do, or that I have to push myself to do. And we've had a lot of friends and a lot of followers throughout it, and we've had some people that don't really like us too much. I know when girls go around boys, they can't really stand it.
that's a pretty good point, I have to say.
Let me chime in real quick. Just say that question. So you're telling me, Miss Juliana, that it might piss some guys off that you're slinging dirt against their visor?
Yes, sir. We've even been hit after a race is over. Now,
do you giggle when you pass these boys? If I was a girl, I'd be like, I'm a girl.
A little bit, yes.
I would put I'm a girl and so are you on the back of my wing there on the spoiler. That's what I put.
We've got right now we've got write this down on the back of our spoiler. It's a comment we use around the shop quite often.
Gotcha. Okay, continue, Kyle.
I guess I just talking. I mean, what's helped you learn the most besides seat time and stuff? I mean, I know mistakes help you learn, but just as any besides drivers that don't like you, what about drivers that do? I mean, how many people try to help you and stuff at the racetrack?
Oh, we got tons of folks out there that come up to us giving us advice, and everything that people say we take to heart, and we try to listen to everybody, and just do a little bit of everything. We've got tons of fans in the stands, and I just want to give a shout-out to all my little fans. I've got tons and tons of kids that are watching and cheering for me all the time. And you know me, I work at a daycare, and I'm going to Southeast Missouri State right now for an elementary education degree. So I love kids. I'm a big kid at heart.
Well, I think... Go ahead, Webb.
Miss Julie, we spoke a little bit via Facebook last week, and it turns out that you and I might have at least a mutual acquaintance in common. A friend of mine, Kendra Wickard Gilbert, is a barrel racer up north, and you said you might have been at some event she's at.
Yeah, I think we did race against each other a couple times.
That's small. So that makes for a very small world when you have some complete and utter stranger hit you up on Facebook and then know somebody he knows.
Yeah, that's crazy.
That's pretty crazy. So now, you guys are in Missouri. Do you guys run with a sanctioning body up there?
We run, most tracks around us run Neesmith sanction.
I work for Neesmith.
Really?
Yeah, I'm also the Neesmith media director. So what I need for you to do is park it in Victory Lane. Then you get to be on the Neesmith Weekly Series hotline with me. It's a whole other production we do.
Oh, that's cool.
So you race against like Kyle Berry and Roger Witt and those guys up that way?
Yes, sir.
Now tell me, you gotta be honest with me now. Is Roger? Is he one of the guys that gets mad when you pass him?
No, Roger is a very, very nice guy. he has always been one of those who's rooting us on in the long run.
That he's a very good dude. He's been on our program several times. Now, do you run any UMP sanctioning races up there? I know that you're on the cuff of Neesmith and UMP. Have you run any UMP stuff?
No, not really. When Poplar Bluff track was open, they ran a couple shows there, but they aren't running this season, so we haven't been in too many of those.
Okay, now for our listeners who aren't friends with you on Facebook, and I hope you don't mind me saying this, but you got pictures on you. You're a very, very pretty girl, and not most dirt track racers, predominantly the male ones, aren't pretty. Kyle May, Brian Gray, my co-host, they're not pretty.
I'm just sitting here searching, trying to find her right now.
She's a very attractive young lady. What do some of your female girlfriends, you what do they think about you racing cars and going out there in the dirt and beating up on these boys in their race cars?
All the friends and girls out there, they all support me quite a bit, and they all think it's really cool, and I wish I could do that and all that. They basically look up to me for doing it.
Now, do they come out to the races and support you? I mean, do you have do the friends come from the college or?
Yes.
Okay.
They come from all over. And also I've made quite a few friends at the racetrack and people that come every weekend just to see me run.
Well, it seems like there's more and more girls making their way. There's a stunt lady named Kathy Jarvis. Are you familiar with her?
Yes.
She's been on the show, and I think she told me she's in her mid to late 30s, and she just started last year, and I think she attempted to make like 24 of the 30 Hell Tour races. Is that somebody you can look up to in the sport to see somebody who's even newer than you, but trying just as hard? Is that something you look up to, or is there another female driver that you look up to?
Oh, really? I mean, I like her a lot, and I really look up to my mom more than another. It's just she's been through so much, going through cancer and all that, and, her and my sister are basically my idols. I'd want to strive to be like them when I get older. My sister is a fashion designer for Target out of Minneapolis, Minnesota.
Really? We were just there. I was just in Minneapolis, and I know a guy that is the marketing director for the Target up there at the big Target place in Minneapolis. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, it's awesome.
So do you have like a discount card?
She does. I don't get one.
Can we borrow it? Can we go shopping? I like Target.
I wish, man.
They got cool stuff at Target. Well, okay. Well, we have a tradition here when we bring drivers on. We want you to thank some of your sponsors and also thank the crew members that help you keep that crate car on the track, and anybody else who needs thanking.
All right. Well, first off, I want to thank my mom. She's the one that basically went out and bought the car with me. You should have seen my dad's face when we came home with that. It was priceless. My fiance, Cody, he keeps it running for me and keeps me going every weekend. And my dad and my sister, they're my best cheerleaders. My granny and my papa. Heartland Furniture and Appliance is one of our main sponsors. Jim Putnam Farms, Rick Branch Farms, Jameco Incorporated, Robinson Racing Engines, Helena Chemical, Bell Farms, Las Brisas Mexican Restaurant, Ariel Farms, Christian Lumber Company, Amy Ellinghouse Photography, Dan Hudgens Auto Sales, and Malding Roofing Company. And I'd like to give a big shout out to Bill Fry. He helps us out quite a bit, and he helped build part of my car.